What's going on, guys? What's up? It's day 5, only one hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of the 7 days of yoga challenge. Hopefully you guys are feeling some difference, noticing like, maybe I can reach that shoelace a little more easily, or you're noticing some different mobility that you didn't have before. Maybe you're sleeping better, or any of those types of things. If you are, drop in the comments below so other people can hear your story. I'm sure if one of us out there is feeling a difference, you're not the only one, so maybe it would motivate somebody else that maybe has felt the same way. They just didn't know like why, or maybe it's just a fluke, or hey, maybe you're struggling and you're just kind of like, oh man, I don't want her to know. This is hard. If that's the case too, no problems. Drop in the comments. Somebody else, you're not alone. Like, we're never alone along our journey in life, whether it's something new or something we've done for a long time. So we're all here for you. This is a really good community. I feel like good people, all very goal-oriented and here to be their best and live their best life. So with that, I have a new yoga flow for you today. Let's go ahead and get started. If you're not, grab a towel, blanket, go into some carpet. If you have a mat, use it. Jump into some stretchy clothes, stretchy flexy pants, something comfortable, and we'll get started. So moving to the top of our mat, let's open up into our mountain pose. Deep belly breath in and open that mouth. Exhale. One more time. Big breath in. Let go of that judgment. Let go of all that junk that's not serving us. And we'll start to move with breath. Inhale, let's sweep it up. Take those arms up, touching palms overhead. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, prayer at hands at heart center. Inhale to sweep it up. Exhale, prayer, and mountain pose. We're going to step the right foot back and turn the toes to the corners of our mat. So we're standing along the right side of the long side of our mat. And we're going to do what's called a sun flow. If you've done yoga before, you know this. It's an inhale, we reach high, and an exhale, we bend through the knees, swing the hands, keep the heart lifted, head lifts. Inhale, sweep it up, and exhale, drop it down. We're setting back into the rear. And if we want to get a little fancy, we can take the arms around from left to right and center. Just working those legs, warming them up. Move with your breath. If you think I'm moving slow, you can always move faster. It's your practice. And if I'm going too fast, doesn't matter. You can slow it down, find your breath pace. Few more. Exhaling down. Press through the feet and legs. Inhale. And we'll do one more. Meeting in a volcano. So that's straight legs. Hands are at temple fingers, which is like this. And arms overhead. Biceps right next to the ears. Upper body reaches high, lower body presses down into the earth. Breathe into this. Find dynamic tension. We pull up into the kneecaps. One more full breath here. And with an exhale, we'll take elbows down to the thighs. We bend those knees into cowboy. So we might lift the toes and shift side to side. Crown lifts, heart presses forward. We're keeping awareness in our knees here. So for the most knee safety, take the weight into the pinky side of your feet so that the heels are, or not the heels, the knees are pressing towards the pinky toes. All right. Let's release those hands down to the earth. We're going to pivot the heels out so the feet are parallel to the short end of the mat. And we're just going to drop the head down. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Or if you have more mobility or have done yoga practice for longer, you can take the hands to the ankles. It's a wide-legged forward bend. Deep breaths, exhale, sinks the body deeper into the bend. Walking the hands back underneath the shoulders, we straighten out through the back. Add a twist. Right hand is directly under the face. Left hand comes over to the left and we stack it overhead. Hand over heart, heart over right hand. The gaze can be down at the right hand or up at the left. Breathe it out. And with an exhale, switch hands, left hand under the face, right arm out to the side, and stacks overhead. Exhale the hand back down. We're going to pull those heels back in, coming back into our cowboy. Remember those knees pulling towards the pinky toe. And this time we're going to find moon flow. So on the inhale, we're going to reach the hands up into 5-pointed star, straightening the legs. And on the exhale, the elbows draw into the sides, goddess. Inhaling, 5-pointed star. And exhaling, goddess. Keeping those knees working their way towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Starting to sweat already. Two more. In, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. And we'll meet in that goddess. Returning to cowboy, elbows on the thighs. Hands come down to the floor. We're going to walk the hands back into the front of our mat, framing the left foot. We pivot onto the right ball of the foot and meeting in a low lunge. We step the left foot back and work into a downward facing dog. Tailbone lifts, chest pressing towards the thighs. Let that head hang right between the arms. Let's look up. We'll help or step the right foot between the hands. Low lunge. Left knee is pulling up towards the sky. Left foot steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, we drag the fingers up the legs, shrugging the shoulders at the top and looping shoulders back and down. Mountain pose. Inhale, we sweep it high. Reach. Exhale, we press the hips forward. Gentle back bend. Inhale, lift. And exhale, swan diving, forward fold. Head drops down, release the back. Soften deeper, soften the knees. We'll soften the knees so much that the hands can come down into the floor. Left foot steps back, then the right downward dog, and then releasing the knees to the mat, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to do a shoulder opener. So what we're doing is pressing into the right hand. We pick up the left palm, stare at it, and then weave that left hand between right hand, right knee, lower down onto the left shoulder. And we're going to press into our right hand, which is directly in front of our face, to turn the torso and lift the heart towards the sky. To modify, we can slide the left foot behind the right knee. Then we should feel the scapula and the head of the shoulder. Nice deep twist. Nice opening through the shoulder, I should say. Deep breath in and out. And then press through that right hand to slide the left hand out. Finding center, we'll do a cat or a cow to reset our spine. And then pressing into left hand, we pick up the right hand, stare at the palm, and then weave it between left hand and left knee, lowering down onto the right shoulder. Sliding that left foot behind the knee. Lifting heart towards the sky. And to come out, we press through the left hand. Right hand comes back down. And then we'll cross the ankles over to roll the seat behind the feet. And adding a twist. I'm going to face you so you can see me. So right hand, we're sitting tall at cross-legged. Right hand to left knee. Left hand goes behind 14 to 12 inches behind the sitting bones, behind the tailbone. It's like our second vertebrae. It helps lift the back. And then we're going to use the gaze to turn our torso to the left. We don't want to use our right hand on the knee to just pull. We're actually engaging the core and dish rag wringing out effect. We might look behind the left shoulder if we're ready. And then exhaling to return to center, left hand, right knee, right hand just behind the tailbone, sitting tall. Gazing behind the right shoulder. And coming back to center. Take a breath. We'll sit nice and tall. And inhale to sweep the arms up, overhead, reaching, lifting high like we're elevating off the floor. And then exhale, take hands to prayer at heart center. We're lifting the heart to the thumbs. And last, nice breath in and out. Sealing in our practice, namaste. There we have it, day 5 in the books. Congratulations. Take your right hand to your shoulder and give yourself a pat on the back for making it this far. That is incredible. You're doing amazing things for your life. And I know that if you can do 5 days, you can just keep doing this because you made it through the hardest part. It takes about 30 days to form a habit and 90 days to 6 months or even a year to truly change how something is affecting our life. So keep it up. Don't stop here. We got 2 more days here in the challenge, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow.